In this video, we're going to go over how to process vendor returns and refunds. So in this example, I'm using this test purchase order. We bought 10 units of a rotary cutter from Checker Distributors, and we are going to return 2 of them because they're bad and we got to send them back to the vendor. So the easiest way to do this is you can either go typically from the purchase orders, the fastest, easiest. If you know the receipt, you can go directly there from the inventory, but traditionally we go from the purchase order. I'm going to open the receipt, and then we're just going to come up here to the top and say return, and we're going to set the number that we're returning. So in this case, I'm going to return 2 units, and we're going to send it back to my vendor, and I'm going to click on return. This is going to generate a receiving document or a transfer to be able to send the inventory out. You can now either leave it at this state and have your warehouse team send it out, or in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and automatically process this. So you can technically pick a carrier and actually buy a shipping label to stick on it as an outgoing return. Or if your vendor provided you with one, you can just leave it blank and go ahead and process it and put their label on it. So I'm just going to go ahead and set my total quantities at 2 because I'm going to return all of the items. And I'm going to go ahead and validate this as that I returned it back to my vendor. Okay, so now I've sent the 2, recorded that the 2 have been sent. If I go back to my purchase order, you'll see that I ordered 10. It says my net received is 8, but I've still been billed for 2. So my next step is I need to create a credit note. So if you just click on the create bill, it's going to generate a draft credit note for you. You can set your date and go ahead and confirm that. And now you've sent the inventory back and you've created a credit note for the 2 units. If you go back to your purchase order, you'll see that your received and your billed are now matching and you're good to go.